Hello, my name is Phil Collins. I'm a hypnotherapist. Welcome to my website. I thought I'd just tell you a little bit about what hypnotherapy is, as opposed to what stage hypnosis is. Many people have a misconceived idea that hypnotherapy is just like stage hypnosis, where people are made to run around and do silly daft things. That's not what happens with hypnotherapy. Stage hypnotists actually look for the most suggestible people in the audience. There's roughly about 20% of the audience that can be hypnotized very, very easy. So they need to find those easily hypnotizable people, and then they can put them into a trance very, very quickly and make them do things that you would think they weren't doing with their own consent. But all hypnosis, even stage hypnosis, people are doing because they wish to do it. Yes, they'll be in a trance, but they won't do anything that they wouldn't naturally do. So why come to hypnotherapy? Well, hypnotherapy is a wonderful technique. It's a way of getting into your subconscious mind, where we can reprogram your mind. And when we talk about a trance, all it is it's like as if you're in that in-between time when you fall asleep or when you wake up in the morning. It's just that in-between time where you're not awake, you're not asleep, you're just actually in between that time, and it's just a lovely time. In fact, if you're a driver, you must probably been in a trance-like state many, many times in your lives. If you've ever driven from A to B and got there without realising perhaps you've gone through a village or something like that, then you've actually been in a trance-like state. So in a trance-like state, and if we really change that word trance into pure relaxation, because that's all hypnosis is a pure relaxed state of mind. So if we change that word trance into relaxation, then that's how it will feel. And as if you were going from A to B in a car, but you can't remember going through a last village, you're quite aware of everything that goes on around you. If you had an emergency in front of you, you'd snap out of that trance and react to that emergency. And that's how it feels when you're sat in this chair right here when I'm working with you. You'll actually be aware of everything that goes on around, outside, inside, and what have you. So you won't actually be asleep. In fact, if you can think about this relaxed state, if that's awake and that's asleep, you'll be somewhere in between. You won't actually be awake, but you won't actually be asleep. And that's how it should feel. And the reason they need to get you into a relaxed state is actually to work with the subconscious mind. Hypnotherapy perhaps is one of the most safest forms of treatment that you can get, because you cannot be made to do anything that you wouldn't naturally do under hypnosis. In fact, if I was to try and get you to say perhaps give me all your bank details and things like that, then because you wouldn't want me to have that information, you wouldn't actually give me that information. And there's no way that I could actually get you to do that. And it's so safe because if you can think of that, my hand is your conscious mind, then what we need to be able to do to get you into this sort of area here is we need to close down your conscious mind in order to get into your subconscious mind. But the reason you can't or won't be made to do anything that you wouldn't naturally do, if you consider that as an Alsatian guard dog, then what we need to do is really put the guard dog to sleep in order for me to get to your subconscious mind. So that's what we're going to do when we put you into hypnotherapy. But if you consider this as your subconscious mind, if this is an Alsatian guard dog, this is like a Rottweiler. This guard dog will go to sleep, but this guard dog will not go to sleep. And your Rottweiler, really, if you think about it, is sitting there waiting for me to make a mistake or try and get you to do anything that you wouldn't actually do, which obviously I wouldn't even consider doing. But your Rottweiler, if I did happen to do something which was not in your best interest, your Rottweiler would just get you out of here and move on. So that's what hypnotherapy is all about. It's just going into your subconscious mind in order to reprogram it. In fact, if I think about your subconscious mind, if you consider it like a big computer, and computers have lots and lots of different programs doing lots and lots of different things. So somebody who came to see me, so if you came to see me, then your subconscious mind will have lots and lots of different programs in. The majority of them will be working perfectly alright. but one of them or more than one might just have a malfunction or to be rewritten. And that's what we're going to do under hypnosis. We're actually going to rewrite those programs. People come for hypnotherapy with a vast array of different issues, mainly around stress, anxiety, depression, stop smoking, weight loss, and phobias. Can all be helped with hypnotherapy very, very easily. And that's really what I do. So if you did want to come and see me, then you just fill in the forms, give me a ring, and then we'll go from there. If any time you want to ask me any questions, then just please either email me or phone me, and I'll answer all your questions as best as I possibly can. But thanks for looking at this. May see you one day. If not, take care, have fun. Bye for now.